Hey, what's going on, folks? It's Bart coming at you yet again with another obscure microphone video. And today, I'm talking really nicely like, hello, this is Bart. How are you today? Today, I've got a microphone with me in the studio. It's made by the company called Fifine, or Fifine, or Fifine, if you whatever you want to call it. Anyways, Fifine K670. My light is up too bright. Fifine K670. This is a microphone that was sent to me by Fifine. Now, this is where things get interesting. I'm very happy that Fifine sent me this microphone because I tested out one of their other USB microphones. It did not have latency-free monitoring on it. So I nicely said in the video the microphone was solid, but the lack of latency-free monitoring hurts all USB microphones, in my opinion. So, what does the folks from Fifine do? They reach out to me. They say thank you, and they say, we're going to send you one of our mics that are similar that does have latency-free monitoring in it. I don't know if you can see, but my studio is so cold, you can see my breath. Cold. Snowing outside right now, actually. So Fifine sends me over this microphone with latency-free monitoring in it. I still want to say it's extremely encouraging when a microphone company sees your video and says, hey, thanks for that, but here's another one. It's got latency-free monitoring. Tell us what you think. A lot of respect for Fifine because of that. Like, they didn't rip me for the video. They didn't try to push me in one direction or the other. They said, try this one. They sent it to me. I'm trying it. And I'm overall pretty impressed so far. This USB microphone does have latency-free monitoring. It comes with a small stand, not like a tripod, an actual metal base, sturdy little stand. Small, but the point that Fifine is trying to drive home here is we'll send you a small box with everything you need to get going. This is what Fifine does. Low cost, low budget, send you a mic in a box with everything you need to just start going. I'm using everything that came with it. The stand, the USB cable, nice USB cable actually, and the microphone plugged into my MacBook Air. Now, there is no way to control the latency-free monitoring. You're at the mercy of the gain, but that's okay on this particular microphone because I could hear when I was too loud. The latency-free monitoring is a pretty good representation of what you're going to get recorded to your DAW. So if I turn this up really loud, it's barely up at all. I've got it at about 25%. It's at about 25% gain. No real way of knowing on this, but that's okay. So I'm going to show it to you real quick. It's got a nice blue LED light. I always appreciate the little extras. Again, I'll put some pictures up in the screen. But it's got everything that you're looking for to just start recording. So I appreciate that. As far as the build quality, it is all metal. It has a metal mesh grill with not much give to it. It's pretty solid. The body, it's got a solid amount of weight for a low-cost USB microphone. Like I said, the cable's good. The little stand is much nicer than a little tripod stand. And so far, I think that the microphone itself sounds pretty decent. It's got a okay amount of bottom end. And it's very mid and top driven. But again, I'm pretty sure that this microphone in particular has been reviewed by Podcastage, Audio Hotline, and I think they gave it pretty solid reviews. And I think the reason that is that for the price, which I honestly don't know, they sent it to me for free, but I think it's $25 to $35. I'll put the link in the description, and I'll post in the description how much this cost. But for that price, this sounds pretty decent for the price. So I am going to turn that down just a little bit. So for the price, I think it sounds really solid. Let's go ahead and throw the old Bart gauntlet at it. I don't know why the hell I call it that, but Peter Piper picked a patch of pickled pineapple pizza. Peter Piper picked a batch of pickled pineapple pizza. Okay. Plosives aren't too terrible. Let's get right up on it. If you get right up on the Fifine K670, this is what it sounds like if you get right up on the K670 USB condenser microphone from Fifine. Okay, so that wasn't so bad either. The proximity effect is there if you want to get up on it and eat it a little bit. That's what she said. Fuck. Oh, man. If you want to get up on it and eat it a little bit, that's what it sounds like right there, actually. So far I'm not upset with the mic. I think this is a great way to get started with doing podcasting or recording some light demo-like vocals for music. I mean, I think this is going to get the job done. I don't mind this microphone at all. I think it sounds pretty solid so far. Let's throw some acoustic guitar on it real quick, and then we'll talk a little bit more about it. I apologize, but I had to edit it out. I just really ran into my screen behind me. Got me right in the side. Quite painful, actually. A lot more painful than this microphone has been in the studio. So, Fifine K670. First of all, Fifine, thanks for sending it over to me. I think it sounds really solid for the price range that it's in. I don't dislike the mic at all. That being said, I don't think it's like premium or super quality, but I think it's going to sound just fine. And nobody that's listening to your podcast or song that you created with this microphone is going to be able to pick up that it's only a $25 to $35 microphone. They're probably just not going to notice. It sounds good enough to where no one's going to notice that it's a budget microphone. So that's what we look for in a budget microphone, is something that can pass as professional. And I think this could pass to the untrained ear. So Fifine K670, giving it the green light all day. I think it sounds really good for the price range of microphone that it's in. A little late in the video for this, but let's see what it sounds like. Let's see what the off-axis rejection sounds like. Let's spin it around. 90 degrees on the Fifine K670. 180 degrees on the Fifine K670. 90 degrees again, K670. And back to the front of the microphone. Last thing I'm going to throw in, when I hear a USB mic has latency-free monitoring, I'm on the fence about that latency-free monitoring because half the time it sucks. This microphone, the latency-free monitoring, does not suck. I can hear clearly in my headphones. I don't have the need to plug it, like run an amp or anything like that. Like, it's doing just fine. And it sounds fine. I could use this mic. There's a lot of USB mics I just won't use. I would use this one. So I think that's a glowing review, in my opinion. Fifine K670 USB. Comes with everything you need. Sounds solid. Why not? At the price, it's definitely worth it. Obscure Mics. Hope you enjoyed this one. Thank you, Fifine. Peace out.